Nausea and vomiting can be a normal sign of pregnancy. Is it normal? It's actually not normal. It's your body's way of crying out for help. Something isn't right. Howdy hey, I'm Krisha, your natural birth trainer. Click subscribe for more knowledge on pregnancy and natural birth. Welcome to Morning Sickness Explained. Morning sickness refers to nausea and vomiting during pregnancy. It can start around the 6th week of pregnancy and can last until the end of the first trimester. Some expecting moms will experience morning sickness into the 2nd trimester, and some will experience their entire pregnancy. There are varying degrees of morning sickness. Never having it only in the mornings, having it only in the evenings, having it all day long. Having it so bad you have to be hospitalized. Having it when stressed. Having it with certain smells. Having it with food aversions. Having it with lack of sleep or fatigue. Having it with a lack of protein. Having it with non-optimal blood sugar levels. Having it with fluctuating hormones. Having it with mineral and vitamin deficiencies. You get the point. I personally never experienced morning sickness with my pregnancies. As a birth coach, I've had clients with varying degrees of morning sickness. We are proactive about getting down to the bottom of it and create balance within the body and a more comfortable pregnancy. If you happen to be an expecting mom that suffers from morning sickness, the best advice I can give you is to have by your side an emesis bag or vomit bag. Sudden onset of vomiting can come out of nowhere. You don't have enough time to get to a toilet or locate the nearest trash can. Whip one of these bags out and take care of business. Then find a trash can. Peppermint essential oil is another great tool to have on hand. Smelling this oil can subside nausea, therefore no vomiting. Let's get down to morning sickness explained. Getting pregnant throws the body into shock. 50% of the DNA, creating your tiny human from scratch, is foreign to your body. Your reproductive system is doing its job, causing vasodilation or expansion of the blood vessels to double in size immediately to support the pregnancy. Your body will feel extreme fatigue during the first trimester until the fluids and blood volume increase to fill the blood vessels. The immune system is doing its job of keeping the homeostasis within the body with the sudden onset of change. Your hormones are drastically changing. One way human bodies cope with sudden change is nausea and vomiting. The surge in hormones, particularly the human chorionic gonadotropin, abbreviated HCG, plays a significant role in morning sickness. HCG is responsible for the thickening of the uterine lining to sustain the pregnancy. It tells the body to stop menstruating, stimulates the production of progesterone, regulates immune response between mother-baby dyad, and helps with early baby and placenta development. Higher levels of HCG can cause morning sickness. After laying in bed all night, the HCG settles in the stomach. You roll out of bed, start moving around, shake up the HCG, then you start to feel nausea, aka morning sickness. A hack is to put some crackers by your bed. Eat a few before rolling out of bed to absorb the HCG in the stomach before you start moving around. Another explanation that contributes to morning sickness is fluctuations in the blood sugar levels. There is a shift in insulin production during pregnancy towards hypoglycemia, which means low blood sugar or low glucose levels. This is what leads professionals to tell expecting moms dealing with morning sickness to eat small meals every 2 to 3 hours, never have an empty stomach, and to eat protein right before going to bed. Cortisol is the primary hormone that regulates blood sugar levels. When blood sugar levels drop, cortisol levels rise. When cortisol levels rise, the body demands more magnesium, which most Americans are already deficient in before pregnancy. Magnesium levels are closely related and can be used to regulate shifts in cortisol, progesterone, and estrogen hormones to stop morning sickness. Progesterone levels rise, so does the demand for magnesium. Blood sugar levels drop, the demand for magnesium levels decreases. It can be a constant battle to find homeostasis within the body during pregnancy because of all the sudden hormonal changes. It's all intertwined. An overlooked reason for morning sickness is nutritional deficiencies within the body before pregnancy. Most common mineral and vitamin deficiencies within Americans are B6, vitamin D, zinc, iodine, thiamine, and magnesium. B6 needs zinc to be transported through the body and across the cell membranes. Expecting moms with morning sickness have lower zinc and B6 levels. B6 and zinc supplements need to be taken together for the body to use it properly. Vitamin D, iodine, thiamine help with proper glucose metabolism with regards to the thyroid hormones. Deficiencies in these vitamins can cause morning sickness. If you're experiencing morning sickness, get to the bottom of why. All the things suggested to help with morning sickness are just temporary band-aids. Consult with your healthcare provider, nutritionist, or naturopath who can order appropriate blood tests based on your symptoms and make adjustments accordingly. Morning sickness is a cry for help from the body. You don't have to suffer your entire pregnancy with morning sickness. Listen to your body and find out what will make it happy for an enjoyable pregnancy. Want more knowledge? Check out my link in my description on 10 things you need to know about natural birth.